Number 12 was a nice little implicit question. Hopefully you recognize that we did have a product here at the very beginning. A lot of us recognize the product, but I'm going to show you guys what kind of happened, what went wrong on this problem. So derivative of that u is going to be 8x. We're going to leave that y alone. Plus the derivative of our y. Here's where we got in trouble. A lot of us did this derivative of the y. We did 5y to the fourth dy dx, right? We were good. We recognized since it's implicit, every place I have a y, I need to have a dy dx, right? So that was good. The issue was that since we did this by then putting the 4x squared sort of behind everything, which jives with how we typically write out our product rule, a number of you then treated this like it was its own term and subtracted off that 4x squared or did something else with it, instead of taking a moment to maybe recognize that this is all multiplied together. And if we wrote it in sort of alphabetical order, this is the same thing as 20x squared y to the fourth dy dx, right? That was a big stumbling point for a lot of students from writing it this way. And moving forward, derivative of 2x is just 2. Derivative of x to the fifth is 5x to the fourth. And then again, we had another thing with a y in it. We had a plus 6y dy dx. So rewriting all of that in sort of the cleanest notation, we ended up here. And then it doesn't matter which way you decided to like maneuver things. I personally felt like there was less movement necessary if I subtracted off this 5x to the fourth, and then subtracted it. I don't think I did this, but now that I'm working through it here, that's what I'm doing this time. So anyways, we end up with 8x times y to the fifth minus 5x to the fourth minus 2 is equal to 6y minus 20x squared y to the fourth, all of that times my dy dx, and then we ended up with our final answer, which you might have had the signs reversed on. But something like this should have been the answer you ended up with. Like I said, most of the mistakes here came from that term, from that product rule, where students didn't rewrite this and didn't recognize that this is all connected by multiplication. You cannot subtract off that 4x squared or get rid of it in any other way because it is part of that term of our implicit differentiation.